Okay guys, hi, welcome to Timisoara. Excuse the coughing. I'll just stop here and pan back down this way. So this is Timisoara. It's right up north, sort of northwest of Romania, right up on the border with Hungary and very close to Serbia as well. If you get to Romania, you have to come and have a look at Timisoara for a couple of reasons. One, it's because it's where the revolution started in 1989. The events here, I suppose, spurred on the revolution and drove it, because the government cracked down on dissenters here and initially opened fire and killed unarmed civilians here, and that spurred on the demonstration and the eventual revolution. And that's why you hear people around in the revolution in '89 in Bucharest start chanting Timisoara, 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 and it's like, remember Timisoara, what happened. Different city in that it's not as influenced by the Ceausescu block work. It's all the classic sort of Soviet style blocks. It's got a mix of architecture because it's been through different sort of, I suppose, Renaissance periods here with different occupiers and different influences. But it's a far more beautiful city than a lot of others. It's laid out well. It's got nice open courts and things to have a look around. Yeah, it's weird because it's what is it today? It's a Sunday, May, late May, so the last week of, essentially the last week of spring, about to go into summer. So yeah, beautiful time of year. But the couple of days that I pick, I actually just came up on the train from Bucharest. One, to clear the head. It's been a busy few weeks, so I just needed to get away, clear the head for a couple of days and then come back. So, and do a bit of work while I'm here. But yeah, the 2 days that I pick, out of all the sunny days we've had that have been outstanding and sunny, and 26, 27 is really, really nice. Today, of course, and tomorrow, grey and rain. But that's alright. Farmers need the rain. I'll just have a look at this tram coming through, or tramvai as they say in Romania. I might jump on that tomorrow. So yeah, the hotel I'm staying at is literally just back down this way, 100 metres. But geez, I've got a few new trams in Bucharest, but they don't look like, few and far between from what I've seen so far. Nearly every tram here is quite nice and new. So yeah, tomorrow will be more of my day to get out and have a look around and explore a little bit. Today's sort of grey. I just got in on the train this morning. Let's see if this tram holds up coming the other way. Not quite. Alright, so there we go. We've got the mix of the old and the new, but that's sort of what I love about Romania in general. You know, Romania, as you can see, slightly older style tram, but you know, quaint character, it works. I was going to say, that's the thing I love about Romania in general. a lot of people find it hard to take sometimes, because it is that mix of old, new, pretty, ugly, all thrown into one in a lot of the cities. You know, you'll have really, really nice areas. Oh wow, I just saw that church down there in the distance. Oh, it looks really, really nice. Let's go visit that tomorrow. Yeah, you have the mix of old and new, and nice and ugly, like I said. Some people find that hard to take. I like it because to me it gives the place character. It shows the struggles that the place has been through, the influences that it's had, and also the fact that it has a history. You know, I mean, people don't realise this place goes right back to the start of Europe. You know. And it's been conquered, and it's been won back, and it's been split up, and it's been divided and reunited, and so yeah, massive history. But I suppose this is what I'm talking about over here. So you can see in the middle of the screen that building's got netting around it, so they're obviously working on redoing it. And then the one next to it, you've got the roof that's pretty derelict, and those classic tiles that you get on a lot the roofs here in Romania, you know, that are falling to bits. And then you swing around to this one up there, you can see there's a broken window. It's all boarded up, so that's obviously empty. And then you go back to this side and you've got nice sort of because I don't know, I'm not an architectural person, so you know, if you tell me to talk about the Renaissance period or Gothic, or I have no idea. I look at something and go, geez, that looks nice, or it looks European, or it looks German, or so I suggest there's a bit of influence here from all that, the Germanic influence maybe in that building. This looks like the type of architecture you get in Holland and etc. But like I said, you know, that's more new. Not new, but at least it looks like it's been refreshed. That's what I mean. That's the hard thing about this place. Some people just don't know how to take it. Yeah, like I said, for me, I love it. It represents struggle. It represents history. And it just gives character. I mean, do you want everything? Do you want a mix of this where you got these beautiful old buildings, nice open, you know, these squares with historic monuments, and they do tend to look care. They do tend to take care of stuff, and most of the municipal councils in Romania that are responsible, or the primaria as they call it, like the councils that are responsible for looking after things like taking out the rubbish and all that, they tend to do a pretty good job by and large. Keep things clean. So yeah, do you want something that looks like this, a mix of old and new, or do you want something that looks sparkling and clean and modern and full of glass and, you know, sterile? And so for me, all that sort of stuff looks very, very sterile, and I don't overly like it. But yeah. So this has turned into a little bit of a monologue to camera, but this is sort of my first venture out into Timisoara. I got in on a train at 6 o'clock this morning. I was going to go further up in a town called Arad, which is right on the border with Hungary. But I've been through Arad before. It's not a hell of a lot to see there. It's more a centre for freight and thoroughfare and things like that. So I thought I'd jump off at Timisoara and have a good look around here. I've been through here before too, but haven't had a good look around. So it is a beautiful city, the way it's laid out. And I would recommend coming to have a look, because yeah, it's different to the other cities. A lot of the other cities you get in Romania, especially the ones that had their blueprint put on them by Ceausescu with his blocks, trying to get force everybody to live in the blocks and the apartments, and you know, it was all part of that communist central planning where you build the blocks close to where your industry is, and you jam everyone into the block. You give them a free apartment so they're happy, you know. But then you've got all your workers close together, like good little workers, good little communist workers, off to go to work each day. So this has been a sort of escaped that. It's retained its identity. So I don't know what this is here. It's got like a synagogue sign on it. Is it? It's that historic monument. Military Main Guard, and we're functioning in a two-storey building located on this land in 1740. Neoclassicalist style. There you go. It's known as the Agrar Palais. Dates from the first half of the 20th century. Okay, so it was housed the National Guard and housed the bank at some stage. Look at that wooden door over there.